Spanish-speaking doctor in America. I know that's true because she asked me all kinds of questions. Not only questions about her health care, but those of her family members, her friends. She probably thought, you know, I might never see someone like him again. After this experience, I was hooked. Okay, I'm in it for the long haul because it's not just about me anymore. Okay, I recommitted myself to the dream because it's about her and people like her. And I knew that I would never seriously think about quitting again. People depended on me, and I needed to make a difference. There's no turning back. Failure just was not an option. Interestingly, I had some of my very worst experiences on internal medicine too, the field that I ultimately choose to pursue. And that's crazy. You know, I didn't really even know what internal medicine was all about back then. What, like internal? Like, is that inside or what? And as I learned, you know, for those of you who may not know, we take care of adults. We're adult physicians. We care for the medical needs of adults. And for the record, none of my negative experiences were with patients. They all involved personal difficulties with my teachers, with my fellow professionals, my colleagues. And during that third-year experience in medicine, one of my residents felt that I should fail. Another one felt that I deserved an honors grade. So, whoa, what's going on with that? And ultimately, I passed the clerkship by a thread. And no doubt I was helped by the fact that the resident who thought I deserved honors was well respected by his program director, while the other resident who wanted to fail me, he sort of had a well-earned reputation for being a troublemaker. So, you know, another great truth is that the truth always comes out, and it shall set you free, as it did me. So why did I go into internal medicine? Because when I was doing the work of an internist, my heart sang. Okay? I felt most like a doctor, most like the person I wanted to become, the person I wanted to serve others. Why in heaven's name did I pursue a career in academics? Well, that's a really long story, one for another time. But the short answer is that having experienced some of the worst of what medical school can be, I long to be part of the solution, to make the system better, to be the teacher I wish I had had as a student. How awesome is it that I now have that privilege, that opportunity, as I look at Teresa, and I look at all of you. And the dream lives on. I'm living the dream. And it's here for you. It's here for you as well. Some of you may be thinking, but Dr. Garcia, aren't you part of the academic system now? The man, part of the old ivory tower? How do you really serve the underserved? You're not out in the trenches. You're not in the community. What, did you sell out? Great questions. Legitimate questions. The fact is, my position here gives me a very unique opportunity to impact the care of the underserved. In the hospital, in the clinic, I'm definitely on the front lines. I'm directly serving people from all walks of life, including those who have little or no medical benefits. And I'm proud of my medical center. This is my hospital, and it's one of this great state's healthcare leaders. It's committed to serving all of the people in this region. Okay? Our hospital doors are open. We don't turn people away when they come to us in need. My job also allows me to indirectly touch the lives of others. If I do my job right, I'm going to inspire and educate the next generation of physicians. How cool is that? People like you. Okay, many of whom are going to go back to your communities and continue to fight for a truly just and universal system of health care. Something we all need, right? I hope some of you stay back and help me over here. I'm not getting any younger. Lots of voices of negativity, and I'm always touched when I come and talk to people, and they come and say, wow, your words really touched me, your words really inspired me. It humbles me because there's too many naysayers out there, there's too many negative words. I want to take this opportunity as I close to thank the Todo Corazon, okay, the medical students who worked so diligently to organize this amazing conference. You know who you are, okay? When you see our UC Davis students, you know, please thank them because their medical school experience didn't stop, right? They were juggling two things at once. That's what makes them so special. So I know Ted is here. I don't know if other people are here. Who else is here? Oh, Michelle is here. So can we give them a round of applause? Thank you. I also want to take time out to recognize one of my personal heroes, Cesar Chavez. Okay? His life and work are proudly and appropriately honored today. Okay? Today's Cesar Chavez Day. It's a state holiday. I love this state. It's my hometown. I love the state. It's Cesar who bravely and tirelessly taught us the power of dreams and the power of struggle. What did he once say? Si se puede. Si se puede. Okay. He also said, el fin de toda educación debe ser seguramente el servicio a otros. Okay. The goal of all education should surely be service to others. Right? As doctors, that resonates, right? That's words of truth. So I want you to remember that you truly can make a difference if you choose to. I think you must make a difference. And if not you, then who? Okay, so if you're ready to drop out, okay, then pass the torch on to someone else. Encourage them, okay? Some of you here today may be down, like I was. Some of you may be discouraged, downtrodden, ready to give up, beaten down. And it scares me again how many negative voices there are out there. But remember my dad, what he said, don't listen to the naysayers. Let them know where they can go. And I say to you, dare to dream. Educate yourself to the best of your abilities. Stay strong. Prepare for a life of service. And if you do, you're clearly going to have a rich and meaningful life. And our world's going to be a much better place. It's guaranteed. Okay? So now I'm going to ask you who are in the audience, who's with me? Who's going to go to medical school? Okay, I don't want to see a show of hands. Okay, if you're going to go to medical school, I'd ask you to please stand up. Okay? Because you have to get up, you have to rise up, arriba y arriba, right? People are going to tell you what you can and can't do, okay? But this is a way of rededicating yourself, okay? A promise that you're making, okay? And you stand up because then people can see you, okay? And they can hold you accountable. Wait a minute, did you say you were going to go? Oh, you were going to go. You were standing up that day when Dr. García said that. So claim this dream, okay? And if you ask me whether you can make it, what am I going to say?
Si se puede.
Si se puede. Okay, so say it with me. Si se puede.
Si se puede.
Si se puede. Okay? And I want to hear it because if you don't believe it, how are you going to get someone else to believe it? Okay? If I'm interviewing you for medical school, and I look at you in the eye, and I say, are you going to be a doctor? Si se puede. Absolutely. Write it down, tape it to your mirror, drown out those negative voices, live it and love it. And know that I love you, and that our students love you too. So I welcome you again heartily. I can't wait for you to get here or wherever you will do your medical school training. Think about UC Davis at some point in your medical career. We'd love to see you here. And I love you. God bless you always. Si se puede.